RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Brett, come on man, I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know guys, I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait, do you smell that?
I mean, worst case, I get to watch.
Oh, I can't hear anything anyway, so. Hi, everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties. My name's Brad Kokorianis. Just getting rolling here at the Okotoks Curling Club. Thanks for tuning in to the RME New Holland Alberta Summit of Champions Women's B Final. We have Team Sturmay playing Team Plett. Looks like we're well into the first end. And we have Sturmay throwing reds, Team Plett throwing yellow. And got a little bit of a first end going here. Yellow sitting one, top of the house. Looks like we have just like drawn behind stack guards here. It's coming a little bit deep, but decent shot here. Desiree Haas throwing second for Team Sturmay. Asked just to come down to the back yellow that was just thrown by Chloe Fedick. Just a heads up as well, too. The players aren't mic'd up, so you're just going to be listening to me. A little bit of an overcurl there. Looks like there's pretty good finish at the end, at the late stages of the shots here. Got a lot of curl on the last two and didn't quite, not quite the outcome that Sturmay was looking for. We have here Alyssa Nadowin throwing third. I think being asked just to bonk this straight on the nose here, maybe roll little bits to the outside. Misses the back one, pretty good shot. Selena still just trying to freeze the back one and take all the yellow rocks out of play. Didn't get a chance to watch LSD, but I'm pretty sure they're still drawing for LSD. Looks, Sturmay's got the hammer here. Still trying to generate something, get a good freeze here. And Team Sturmay might get something going. Danielle Schmiemann playing third for Team Sturmay. Had a chance to watch Team Sturmay in the Women's A final last night, and really good game against Grey Withers. Went to the 11th end, and looks like they're keeping it rolling here in the B final. Really good shot. Probably didn't quite curl as much as Sturmay wanted it to, but got to the back yellow. Team Plett has to chase here. Or not, just go up to the top four. I guess both would be pretty good. Coming to the back here, Sturmay basically repeats that strategy of freezing to the back. I like this. It's a little bit more offensive, and we'll give. I think if you make it good here, Sturmay's going to have a more difficult shot. Pretty typical of what I was seeing yesterday. A lot of late finish. Coming in a little bit deep here, kind of like a hybrid of the two calls. Decent shot, still gives Sturmay. The only thing is that the back there's creeping closer and closer to the 4 foot for Sturmay to generate some more good offense, get something going with the end. Danielle Schmiemann throwing third rocks here. Looks like sweepers are saying it's a little bit down. Doesn't look like too much panic. Paige Papley on the left and Desiree Hawes on the right. Looks like they got a really good shot here. Paige end to end on that sweep. Take a look here. Pretty decent. Almost got all the way under, but looks like Myla Plett's just going to throw a freeze here. Looks like it might be a hair heavy here. See where it ends up. All the curls at the ends. Not the end of the world, though. Be interesting to see what Sturmay wants to do here. Chasing to the back is just going to keep the rocks grouped in the back. It gives Plett quite a bit of options to get out of the end. Might be lining up a double here. Can't quite see what's in the back of the house. I'm pretty sure it's another. Let's see another yellow-red. Probably just a hit and roll here. Try and spread them out as much as possible. Giving Myla the same shot that she had probably to take the end away. Looks like it might be a hair wide here. Desiree Hawes scrubbing, knifing the whole way. Red still shot. This was kind of going to be Myla's option the entire end, or after Selena's shot anyways, to probably throw the same draw. She's got a little bit more tolerance here with the two rocks being grouped together. Basically just has to repeat the same shot that she threw on her first.
Okay.
This one looks like it's curling a little bit earlier than the last one. Got quite a bit of room by the guard that's coming into play here. Looking pretty good. Just got to drag it a little bit more. Good shots. Looks like Team Sturmay might be able to see enough of it. I don't think so. There's too much of a stagger there for Selena to play any sort of tap or hit. Looks like she's just going to be drawing for one. That's
Okay.
Selena throwing last rock here, has to be full four to score one. Sliding a little bit. I think there's going to have a little bit of help with that rock. Oh, honestly, looking at that, she might have had a chance to play two, but she gets one. 1-0 Sturmay after one.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Welcome back to end number 2 of the Women's B Final of the RME New Holland Alberta Summit of Champions, presented by Best Western Hotel and Resorts and Sentinel Storage. I'm Brad Kokoranis. I'm here with Josh Berry. Hi, Josh.
Hello, everyone.
We were just having some technical difficulties, so there's 2 of us tag teaming one mic now.
We're hoping this works.
2 guys,
we'll be
one
okay.
mic. Yeah. So second end action here, Sturmay was forced to 1, and now we have Ali Askew for Team Plett throwing lead rocks. Everything's good? Okay. Josh, have you been watching all week?
Not at all. I've put a couple streams on in the background while I'm cooking, but I could not tell you who has won a single game.
So unfortunately, just coming up a little bit short there, double stacking the guards, not so great for Team Plett. Paige Papley here playing lead for Team Sturmay, has a chance to kind of put some pressure on this end and make a nice draw here.
So I'm just kind of tuning in here into the second end, so I have to do a bit of catching up too. So Sturmay scored 1 in the first, and Plett has hammer here in second.
Yeah. I curl with Josh, and I have to remind him who has hammer all the time, even when he's on the ice. So, nice shot by Paige Papley. Really kind of with those stack centers aren't a good situation here, but just with the way the free guard zone is and no tick rule, Myla's forced here to get Ali to hopefully put something well behind cover in the 4 foots. Only problem with this, Josh, though, is probably cutting down scoring area right away, right, just after lead rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this isn't Monday night curling. A little bit more precise. As long as she's
Just a hair short again.
It's kind of a decent plan B to have that angle on the red, though.
Yeah, I was watching, I can't remember if it was sheet A. We're not in the arena, so I can't remember the orientation of things here. I'm pretty sure I was watching sheet D yesterday, but the ladies last night played the board side or the hockey board side way more than the opposite side of the sheet. So I'm wondering if it was just slow there. Both these teams have had multiple games under the belt already. I'm assuming the ice has probably it's been pretty consistent. Yesterday we saw it slow down a little bit, but good curl at the end. And Desiree Hawes putting up another guard. Team Plett's in a little bit of a pickle, I'd say, here, and needing to start to peel to clean up the ends. But one good peel here, and Team Plett might be able to turn things around.
We're still very early in the game here, too, and
it's 10 ends.
10 ends, too, so there's lots of time to make your move later. You'll probably see them default to be a little bit more conservative for the first couple ends, as opposed to an 8-end game where there's not a lot of room for error and teams tend to jump out of the gates pretty quickly.
Chloe Fedek there, actually clearing things up pretty decent. There's a little bit more room in the center. And even just the way the rocks are lined up now, obviously Desiree Hawes can make a pretty decent shot here too, but I think Myla Plett has many more options than she did before Chloe threw that last hit. So good results. Desiree Hawes just being asked here to probably draw a top 4 foot here with her out turn. Looks like they have a good read on where to put the broom already. Great sweep.
It's kind of a chance for Sturmay to flip the script a bit, and normally you have hammer, you want to lock down the 4 foot, but they're going to sink another one in there rather than throw a guard. There might be eyeing a chance to steal a couple here, depending on how these next couple go.
Yeah, there's not very much scoring room right now, is there, Josh?
Especially with that angle on the yellow guard, it's tough to run it in and get both of the reds.
I feel like one of those people walking around. Oh, great shot here. Yep. We're talking about flipping the script.
Apparently not.
Flip the script.
Yeah, it was really nice to, even if that didn't get rid of that back red, just to clip it off of the button was a big advantage. So now I would say Plett has maybe the upper hand here with a few guards. It really depends on this next rock what Sturmay does.
Great shot, Chloe Fedek with the run double. Well, you can see Selena kind of nodding her head back and forth, being like to do what to do.
Interesting back and forth though so far.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden Plett has a choice here to where to put it to sit two.
All of a sudden, Plett has control of the ends, right?
I mean, this is kind of like our Monday Night League.
Okay.
So her choice here probably will be to come around the guard, or she might opt to split the rings or play a split to kind of get some more separation that way. But sometimes the easy shot's the right deployment play.
Just giving a quick shout out to my friend Jackie, Allie's aunts. She didn't know she was going to get to listen to me tonight. And guess what? Buckle up. You're going to have to hear me talk for the next 2.5 hours. I'm pretty good friends. I grew up with Allie's aunts, and I know her brother and or Jackie's brother and sister pretty well too. The Eskew family's pretty good curling history. There's lots of multi-generation good curling blood on this sheet right now.
We were talking about earlier how this team is kind of like the Nepo babies of curler, how they just have the dynasty parents.
There's some bloodlines crossing that are creating super curlers here in Alberta. Obviously, Alyssa Dedowin, Dave Dedowin, and Heather Dedowin's daughter, and Ali Eskew is Beth Eskew and Blaine Eskew's daughter. I don't think that there's any super curler kids on Sturmay's team, other than the Sturmay family. Obviously, good curling pedigree. This is turning around really quick here, Josh.
A little miscue for sure. Yeah, all of a sudden, Plett has a chance to sit three here. Sturmay's not. She'll still have a chance here with that rock behind the tee line if she makes a nice double on the next shot. But as of now, it looks pretty promising to get a couple here for Plett.
Alyssa Dedowin just being asked to look like hit and roll under, right, Josh?
I would say so, yes. It's not.
Ali saying this may be down a little bit.
She has to throw it softer here.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Nice separation with that kind of side tap there.
The main thing is there that you just stuck the rock, because if you rolled out, then Sturmay would be back in it with a double.
I don't think that there's a triple there. It doesn't look like it. Maybe. I think it might be pretty close. Can't quite see. Oh, yeah.
Waiting on a camera angle here.
Definitely think they dropped a camera down from a little string and it's swinging back and forth now.
It might be there.
I think it's there.
The shooter won't stick. It will probably spin up over the top of the yellow, but they have to try it.
Have to.
If you hear some mumbling in the bathroom, we have a learn a curl here at the curling club tonight. So
yeah, everybody's in the arena. We're stuck over in the curling club.
Yeah, staring at a wall.
Yeah. No, we're staring at a big TV screen. We're shoulder to shoulder, sharing one microphone.
An intimate Friday night.
Yeah. Oh, this might not be good at all. Close.
Equally close to a great shot.
Yeah, equally close to a bad shot. I think that Myla can make a really good shot here, like top four, and
put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah. Again, you are hearing right. There's the players aren't mic'd, so the only people that you can hear is Josh and I. I was actually prepared to listen to some really good curlers.
Normally, you have to pay extra for this.
Yeah, yeah. After the third end, the pay-per-view is going to come on. All right, so Myla here, just where do you think you want this? Just biting the forefoot, Josh? Fully buried, even a little bit sticking out?
Yeah, not any more than biting the forefoot. The ice does curl a decent amount, so if you are too far into the forefoot, they'll be able to make a tap for one. This is a really important shot early in the game too, because if you make this very well, Sturmay is going to have a choice to make. They either have to play a tough shot to try to chase, maybe with backline weight around the center guard, or they could hit the open one. The problem with that is the open one's actually almost half buried. So.
Look at this sweeping power boost here. Oh no. Big missed opportunity. Josh, what's you timing this stuff? You have your iPhone sitting on your lap, just sitting at all zeros.
Well, I didn't want to time that one. It wasn't a very good one.
Okay, so opportunity to save the end here. A lot like end number one.
With a bit of room for error too.
Yeah, you can be top four, you can be frozen, you could just be around that tight guard with top 12 and take 1 point out of this, 1 point away, right?
Drawing down to the back one's probably the safer shot, just because it's an automatic force. Top four is great in theory if you're buried, but if it is a bit open, Plett will be able to pick it off.
I was commentating the women's A final last night, and draws bury a lot. Like something tight like this, you can bury, but hits. I didn't see the same amount of late finish. So even if she's top 4 foot completely buried here, I think that I'm pretty sure Myla is drawing pin here. Great shot from Selena Sturmay.
That was a great commitment to the sweeping as well, because that rock did a lot of its curling in the last 6 feet or so.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect though. It is nice to see about 20 to 30 new learn to curlers in here tonight though.
Yeah, probably something the Okotoks curling club's doing in conjunction with provincials, the Summit of Champions, not provincials. It's quite the facility here. It's a multi-use sporting facility. So there's the curling club, the arena, swimming pool. I think there's a gym. I've only ever used the curling club. It's a great curling club.
What's a gym, Brad?
I don't know.
In theory, this should be a good rock to get a time on.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a hair short. It's just not getting quite it's just short again. Line was good. Anyways, steal of 1 for Sturmay. We're 2-0 for Team Sturmay over Team Plett. N3 action coming to you after the break.
Welcome to therockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, The Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
All right. All right, we're back with N3. RME New Holland Alberta Summit of Champions, presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts and Sentinel Storage. Women's B final. Winner of tonight goes on to the 1-2 game in the Page playoffs tomorrow evening. We have Team Sturmay versus Team Plett. Sturmay scoring one in, being forced to one in the first and stealing one in the second, leading Team Plett in the third ends. Paige Papley putting up, she put up a center guard there, didn't she? Yeah. Pretty typical start. I saw this a lot until like the later when offense was required to be generated. Seemed like putting up a center and going around the center as opposed to putting up a corner was pretty typical for kind of this like cautious kind of cat and mouse kind of play here in the opening ends of this 10-end game. So I'm not sure if they're just getting fooled by the ice. Definitely seems like Sturmay's probably putting the broom in a better spot, I'd say, than Myla is right now. I know the rocks were textured yesterday, so they were getting more curl. So maybe Team Plett, not sure when they played yesterday, so just might be expecting a little bit more curl. Paige Papley making a nice little easy tap or easy hit and roll.
So good. Sometimes with arena ice too, one of like the subtle differences, if you've never played on arena ice, is if you are a little bit wide or a little bit heavy, it can actually, despite how much it curls, sometimes it can kind of hang on a ridge out wide.
Especially if like you're super in outs.
Mm-hmm. Especially a lot of the teams now are throwing a lot more rotation too. So if you have that extra rotation and a bit of like an over-exaggerated in-out motion, it kind of will stay out there for a little bit longer.
Aliascu doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Nice shot. Desiree Hawes throwing second for Team Sturmay. What'd she call? I looked away.
I think she's just kind of coming down and throwing another one on top. Probably slightly, kind of on the nose, maybe slightly on the inside. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Well, it was either that or the guard, I guess. It's kind of in the middle. Pretty good shot.
Yeah, not bad. Definitely still has Plett chasing here, right?
Sometimes the advantage of getting an early lead too is you're forcing the other team to play a lot of these hits and run backs, which even if they make them, it kind of takes away from their opportunity to start learning draw weight and different paths. So Sturmay is definitely really comfortable right now. That last end was a big change in momentum. It was kind of back and forth all end, but in the end, Selena kind of got that extra point. It's changed the dynamic quite a bit.
Josh, I'm just after saying all these names, I realized I'm the chairperson of the Hector Vey Academic and Curling Scholarship Foundation, and 6 out of 8 players have won the scholarship on this sheet. So we're a proud sponsor of the U20 event with Curling Alberta. We've partnered with Curling Alberta for several years now. We've given away over $150,000 to youth curlers in Alberta for the last 27 years. And Myla, Selena, Catherine, Paige, Alyssa, I'm trying to name them all off right now.
Selena.
No, Danielle and Alyssa and Ali are the only 2 that haven't gotten the scholarship. So really incredible to see some of scholarship recipients just battling it out on the ice. Makes me proud.
That's so great.
Also, just so everybody knows, we just got our online donation link on our landing page at curlingalberta.ca/HecGervais scholarship, HecGervais scholarship. And there's a donate link. So we'll write you a tax receipt and you can support youth curling in Alberta. Check it out. And I think Ali Iskew needs to apply. She's probably got pretty good chances if she's on this sheet of ice. Curling on and with this level of female curlers, yeah, the odds are in her favor.
That's so great. I mean, of course, any scholarship's important, but especially in curling, we see a lot of the high-level juniors. You see some drop-off of participation in through university, and a lot of that comes from either not having enough money to go to school in general, or it could be to be able to compete in curling and go to school at the same time. And to have obviously all of those players are still participating at a really high level right now. So I think it's a testament to the scholarship. It's kind of self-motivating, right? Like it gives them the funds to do it, but then they are able to continue and play at a high level.
I wish I could give out more money. We give away 3 of them per year, $3,000, and there's 26 applicants. I remember sitting down to start reading through them. It was a Saturday morning last March, and I started to cry after the 5th one because I didn't know how we were going to determine out of the 26 who received them. But Chloe, I think Chloe's throwing right now, right? Yeah, Chloe. No, that's not Chloe. Chloe throws second. That was Alyssa. Alyssa got it 2 years ago. Chloe got it this year. All right, what do we got going on here? So Plett's still sitting 1. Not in a bad spot. That red rock in the back 12-foot kind of is a catcher.
Yeah, it could kind of go either way right now. I think Selena Sturmay is in a great spot right now. She'll have the option to hit. She's probably just deciding where they actually want to roll to. So they'll be sitting 3 after this, which is great. But in Plett's favor, there's a guard with a rock behind the tee line, so there's still a pretty viable chance to score a couple.
Absolutely. Been really seeing this quite a bit, just like instant knifes out of hands on hits. Knifing, of course, making the rock curl here. Look at this catcher. Yeah, the legal knifing, not the illegal unknifing. Oh, that rock didn't hit. Josh, see that bottom right, HQ? How do you think you say that? I think it's HQ. I've been meaning they're one of the sponsors, the Curling Alberta sponsors, who have been trying to figure out how to say their name for the last 2 days. I think it's HQ.
Or is it an
house?
Maybe it's an abbreviation for something.
I got it right here.
Something Q an hour.
No, it doesn't say health, safety, environment, quality, and human resources. HQ Dept app.
So it's a human
Resources online.
department in
Here, I'll tell you right now.
environmental safety.
HSE QHR specializes in turning complex compliance and paperwork into real-time information so businesses can build safer workplaces and focus on what they do best. Their services include customizable safety and HR programs, hazard and incident tracking, inspection workflows, training management, and expiry tracking, all designed to support strong safety cultures and regulatory compliance across industries. Looks like they're from Chestermere, Alberta business. So thanks for supporting Curling Alberta.
Definitely got the airtime. Read the whole paragraph. So you didn't.
I'm getting people are texting me right now telling me to shut up, and it's not an acronym. I just say the letters. Thanks, Dan Babola.
HSEQHR. Perfect.
HSEQHR.
How do you think you actually pronounce it?
HSEQHR.
It
HSEQHR.
sounds like when you're reading
I
something.
think people are sick of us already.
Sounds
Now
like
you're getting
when you record your voice and then you play it backwards.
the text messages are rolling good that this is terrible. We're saying some updates here. We're not in the arena. Maybe we can pull it up on a phone. But looks like Parents is beating Van Amsterdam 6-0 in the men's B final. That's being played on sheet B, I think. So all 4 sheets are streaming. So if you need a break from listening to me and Josh, feel free to tune into a different game. But we'll be back. Yeah, 6-0 for Parents over Van Amsterdam in the B final. And then we have a C semifinal between Balance and Libis, and it's 3-0 Libis. Libis and Balance, the two kind of Okotoks Black Diamond teams around this area, battle of the local boys. And in our other game, DeSchifford versus Miller, looks like it's 1-0 in the third for Miller. That means DeSchifford for sure has hammer in 3, right?
Yep. Yes, it does. According to math.
According to the laws of the world. Okay, what do we got here? We kind of got distracted. Team meeting, most important. As a front end player, I know when I have to go down, it's because
it's bad.
It's I'm like, there's no way my skip and my third can figure this out. So
There's a restraining order unless we're down 5, then you're allowed.
One time I played with Dean Ross, and I went down as lead, and he looked at me and he said, if I wanted your opinion, I would have asked for it, and I had to go back down the ice. Okay, so looks like we're just Plett's just hitting here. Kind of interesting. No, is she hitting or drawing, Josh?
I think she's playing the double.
But why? It's just everything's behind the tee line then.
Not sure. Well, I guess if she sits a couple, at least it brings the 2 into play. Or
because
potentially the 3.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, but the back red counts the yellow.
Okay, so looks like Sturmay is just gonna is just saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna hit and flop over a hair." I think that gives Plett probably an easy deuce, though, eh? Sturmay just reducing some risk here.
I think she kind of just has to hope for the best right now.
Who has to hope?
Selena.
We all have to hope for the best right now.
She'll play the hit and just try to leave the rock in a spot that decreases the chance of Plett making the double for 2. depending where she rolls, there is a potential for a triple, but I think she'd have to roll to the right-hand side.
Looks like it's curling a lot here. Fin double. Oh my goodness.
No.
Well, hoping for the best was Myla, right? So here we go, hitting for 4. I feel like when you're given an opportunity like this, you have to
not take your own rock out.
No. I'm talking about Myla now. When you're given an opportunity like this, you have to kind of jump on it, right? So, kind of interesting. Up the center, we've seen a lot of just kind of missed shots up the center. I don't know if that's what's going on. Okay, so hit for 4. Ploi inside sweep here. Looks like everybody's pretty happy with it, and a 4-banger. 4-2 after 3. Team Plett leading Team Sturmay. Come back for 4th end action.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
All right, we're back, everybody. It's Joshy and Coco coming at you from Okotoks Curling Club. We're sequestered to the curling club while all the action is happening in the arena. You're watching the 4th end of the women's B final of the RME New Holland Summit of Champions. I like that so much better than provincials. Summit of Champions. Have you ever played in a Summit of Champions before?
I think I'd still call it provincial. As an athlete. No,
I'd be like this. I'm playing in the Summit of Champions. Okay, so we got some, finally some, I actually haven't watched end yet in the last two games from what I've been watching where a team's been up 2. So I'm pretty sure that Plett went in the house. And yeah, we can see the entire arena that we're not in right now.
Sturmay is still they have to regroup here, and it's easy to get down after that huge momentum shift. But at the same time, it's the 4th end. If they score 2 here, it's an even game, and it's such a long game with the 10 ends. So.
Lots of time to get back into this.
Especially when they can kind of reflect and consider that they were just, up a couple after 3, and they had the momentum. So if they can get that back,
yeah. So Paige Papley trying to utilize her. Oh no, she's coming around her guard. Oh, that's a wild swinging camera. Woo!
It must be cold out there.
I think it is cold.
I know that Desiree usually wears a hoodie, or she often does, but it's kind of strange.
Everybody's got their jackets on, right?
Yeah, to see people on arena ice, like all of the sweepers wearing jackets.
It's a conundrum when you're moving around lots in the front end, because it's like either are hot cold or hot,
Once
right?
you take your jacket off, you have to just
You
suck
freeze.
it up and sweep. You just have to sweep harder. It's your only option.
Coley Fedek, is she tapping or coming straight around? I think she's going to be on the center here. Maybe it was tapping the whole time.
Not sure.
Junking it up, though, for Sturmay, right? She's got lots to work with here.
That whole left side is essentially cut off to get to the button right now with where that red card is.
Desiree Hawes trying to utilize Paige's 2 stack guards that she threw. Josh, have you ever sat this close together before? Josh is sitting on my lap because we're sharing one microphone.
Likely I'm a little quiet because I'm quieter than Brad anyways, but
I don't think so.
I'm a little further away from Mike.
You're smarter than me. You know when to not talk.
Brad should be on this side because of that same reason.
Why? Because it
would balance
what I
us
have
out.
to say means is
It would
not
It
important.
would silence your barking.
All right, good shot there, right? There's like lots of room to keep stacking more in, and even I don't think you can chase it because it just gives Sturmay another opportunity to get a better rock in there. I like this. I like going around. Just with the way that the yellows are in the center there overlapped, I think you got to get under there first, and then Plett kind of just wants Sturmay to chase a little bit here. And making a good shot here, Chloe can really force that.
Yeah, right now Sturmay has got to be happy because basically everything's going in their favor right now, except for
not Sturmay, Plett.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Plett. No, Sturmay for her to get a couple.
Oh,
because there's lots of guards. There's rocks behind the T line. I think. Yeah,
everything was going her way till Chloe made this great shot here.
That was a big shot.
This doesn't drag straight back, does it? No. Oh, I wish it wasn't dry January right now. All right, Des Hot. Desiree, sorry. I think everybody calls her Des, but I'm not her friend, so I don't know if I can call her Des or not. But Desiree Hawes making a good double, and she rolled for another corner too. So great shot. Interesting. Why not just put up another guard here? Tell me why.
Is the yellow counting second shot or is the red?
Can you run over to the arena and take a look?
They look kind of close.
There we go. Thank you. Nope. Can't see it. There we go. Oh, we can see it. Yeah.
Ooh,
red second.
Should have bet on that.
Who's ever upstairs in the booth, get that man a no 16.
Yeah, that actually makes a difference because if yellow is sitting 2, she likely would have guarded it.
I see.
But since they're not, it kind of forces them to play into the rings.
Alyssa Edwin here being asked to draw to the back red. So it looks like it's on fire. Still kind of a good shot. That's exactly what needed to be done.
I think it's just good enough.
Just good enough. Now we got some hit and roll action, though, that can happen, and then you've got a pile of rocks. So if Danielle Schmiemann makes a really good shot here. The ends momentums go back to Sturmay.
I was actually just about to say the most important part here is to stick the
Yeah,
rock.
because you could have even just flopped a couple inches, right? And
Well, she had a few chances at that shot. She would have had, even if she had just hit the nose, she'd have another shot next time.
Josh, have you played in an Alberta Summit of Champions / Provincials yet?
No,
Josh, you were such a successful PEI boy, and now you come out west and no luck.
Well, I would be remiss not to say that Brad represented Alberta at the Canadian Club Championships this year.
Josh was on our team. We won just on the sheet behind me, and he decided not to play in provincials with us after qualifying with us.
Playing all year, every week.
But
play downs and everything.
Sean Morris, who played on Jamie King's team, they got beat by Darren Moulding. They got beat out at provincials. They're in the patch right now. Sean had never won a game at provincials until you let him play and take your spot. So good job. Way to be a nice guy. So I think Myla just playing a smart shot there, right? But I guess Selena kind of maybe just doing a setup shot here and probably trying to sit 2 and 3 potentially.
Yeah, it looks like she might be trying to make a play on the inside of that yellow near the red.
The outside. It's in out.
If she gets...
I know what you're saying, but I think it's the outside.
The outside of the sheet, but the inside.
No, the inside would be closest to the center line. She's trying to get to the outside of the rock. Okay, anyways, what were you going to say?
If she makes it, she'll sit second and third and has a chance at 2.
These really curl going in out, eh? It looks good. Knife. Ooh, oh. That's still pretty good, though.
Not really.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
How you doing?
Good. Hey, do you want to say hi to everybody on Curling Stadium? We got Tyler Powell, Superstar champion of this afternoon's game, calling one of the best games I've ever listened to in my life.
So nice.
Thanks,
I didn't know
Tyler.
you guys were commentating.
Yeah.
Were you on the mic?
We have to share this one little mic. Come and sit on Josh's lap and tag team this with us. Okay.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. See you around. That's what happens when we're sitting in the middle of a curling rink sharing one mic is people just they're like, why are you talking to the TV?
Yeah. We're just sitting in a room alone talking to each other.
Not even in the room, in the middle of the curling rink, in the viewing area on the main floor. All right, Myla is, I think she's just freezing, right? She can do anything. She can be a little bit short. She's just got to be second shot here, right? Second shot and don't set up the double. So you can't really over curl this. I think being T-line's probably perfect, or else on the inside of this red here. This looks really good. Yeah, great shot. Mission accomplished. I don't know. Actually, can she play thin and make a triple?
Well,
triple or quad?
You might almost be able to play the same shot you just played as well.
Just hoping for the setup. I know.
Your rock in front of a wall.
Selena's hoping that she does this and kind of baits Myla into leaving her a double for the end for a met full, right? I think that's what's happening here. A little bit of queens on a chessboard right now. Two queens in the viewing lobby of the curling club and two queens on the ice.
This is giving a knight to L4. I don't know where the squares are, but
No. Sorry, this is fun because we can't hear the curlers. You can't hear the curlers, and so yeah, people are texting us because unfortunately you guys have to listen to us, and it's too bad we don't have any sort of audio feed from on the ice. So instead, we're just trying to make it entertaining. Maybe we should start a drinking game. It is Friday night.
So that ends your dry January.
No. Drinking game for the people at home. Me as a sober January person, I'll create really good rules.
Don't start. You're not sober. You're just taking a month off.
Fair enough, yeah. I don't know. The Pats look pretty fun. We were sitting in there before this game, and that dance floor, my goodness, it was calling my name.
This is independent for other mental illnesses.
What do we got going on here? So Myla, I think she can just hit nose for 3. Oh, no, Sturmay's got hammer, sorry. But I think Myla can hit nose and sit 3.
A couple at least.
The only thing is, so where does that all end up? Probably forces, if she makes this, it looks like just the way the angles will end up, that there'll be no triple and forcing Sturmay to 1 here.
I think the more important thing to consider here is, do they want to hit nose, or you might even be able to hit a little bit and roll toward the guard. If you just sit near the button, it'll give Sturmay an easy shot further point.
Why? Were you saying you'd rather have full 4-foot than? I guess she's hitting. She's
whether
hitting,
you
right?
want to make them draw or hit.
Yeah. I don't know that hit last stand, right? Like it's I think you're gonna hitting against 3 versus drawing against 3. I guess I don't watch these teams enough to know what their preferences are. Uh-oh. I think good enough, right?
It did.
I don't know.
The yellow.
Does Selena have double or like? No, because I think she touches that red and pushes the back red out if she tries to play this double here. Yeah. Forcing. Well, look at these interesting camera angles. It's like we ate one of your brownies, Josh, before we sat down to watch this game. Yeah, look at this camera. Ate one of Josh's brownies for sure.
Not today. Oh, we're looking at this screen. Yeah.
Party angle. Okay, looks like probably tap weight here, though, eh? I think it's curling. I'm probably just throwing like a nice 11. Are you getting a time on this?
Yeah, this shot's the most important part here is the angle. They just want to be as close to nose as possible.
This fish.
Oh, you distracted me. I missed the time.
You had one job, Josh.
Outside interference.
This looks pretty good. Selena making a nice shot here. Saves the end with 1. Oh, here we go. 3-4 with Plett having hammer in the 5th when we come back. See you in a couple of seconds.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Tyler and Carrick are in there.
All right, curling fans. Josh and Coco coming back to you live. N5. Selena Sturmay versus Myla Plett in the women's B final of the RME New Holland Champion. What is it called? Summit of Champions, presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts and Sentinel Storage. Team Plett doing what they needed to in N4 and forcing Team Sturmay to 1. And guess what? We got a center guard. And then we got a chase behind the guard. And now we're freezing. I've seen this quite a bit. This looks really good, though, from Paige. Looks pretty perfect. She's also a mixed double, very successful mixed doubles player with Evan Van Amsterdam, her partner. And so I suspect she makes this quite a bit of the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're both such sweeties.
Are they? Yeah, I actually have. I've played against them quite a few times in mixed. Maybe not so much anymore because now they're really good and they don't play mixed.
Mm-hmm. I actually stayed at their house last season for a tournament that I was pairing with Van Amsterdam in.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm entering mixed doubles, and her and Evan weren't entered in it, and so I was kind of excited that we might have a chance as soon as Evan and Paige entered. I'm like, I think we're gonna withdraw. Okay, so this is fun. No tick rule in effect. As a lead, this makes my life interesting now, and I love how devastating ticks are. Unfortunate for Ali Askew there. But maybe it's the curling gods trying to even out the game and make it super exciting. I'm sure people
make Leeds' job a little bit harder.
Oh, come on.
Not to say it's not important, but it's actually, I found once in the beginning when teams started to first play the tick, it was an interesting, like I was playing lead that year for, I played with Team New Brunswick that year, and that year was...
So you played for Team New Brunswick at the Briar?
Everyone just had to, yes.
Oh, I thought you were just a PI boy.
It just gave a little bit of an extra challenge for Leeds because all of a sudden everyone had to start playing this new shot that was complicated. And no one, I think it's a complicated shot to make, but teams have gotten a lot better at managing the right way to play it in the end before it got eradicated.
I get excited now.
A lot of teams started playing across the face with
corners,
a little less weight.
Or you're talking about ticks. We're talking about the history of frickin' ticks here. How exciting!
Anyways, they're gone. But what I was getting at is now with this new rule where if you do tick the guard and it moves it off center, it makes the lead rocks slightly like riskier, I would say. I
played against an Olympian and club club league a few weeks ago, and they ticked on both of their shots. They ticked my centers, and that felt really good.
They probably made them better.
No. They had to be both of their shots got taken off.
It prevents some of the runaways from happening too.
Oh, yesterday in the A final, all of the it's just offense for 10 ends now, right? Basically, you can't. You can force offense. You can force junk. It's good. It makes for super exciting shots. It makes for blanks that you have to work very hard for. I know that there's that big debate right now about how do we get rid of blanks, and it's just too bad because some blanks now are absolutely just brilliant, right?
Yeah, if there was a way to make the blank more deserved kind of for the team who's chasing it, as opposed to sometimes it can be easy, end up with an easy blank.
Chloe Fedek being asked to peel here looks pretty good. Kind of routine. I feel like everybody's just kind of settled in. Pass me your fries, Josh. Should I go get some non-alc beers?
Some near beers.
Oh no.
Earlier, I was feeding Brad a couple fries, and I kept the basket under his face, and he said, "No, I'm done. I don't need any more." But I said that I was holding it there so that he wouldn't drop a fry with ketchup on his shirt. And what did he just do after he took the fries from me? Ketchup all over his pants.
It's laundry day tomorrow. We have water restrictions. I need to make sure that load is full.
Good thing you live on the river. So Sturmay continuing to just...
It's probably a little deep, eh?
A little deep, pile them in the rings, but they do still have a pretty good angle.
Yeah, that angle is money. You want a zesty dill pickle twig?
Those ones are dry, so if you drop them, it doesn't make a mess.
Good shot by Alyssa Nedwin.
Try ball.
Boom, boom. What do you do here? Tap a hair? Tap to the inside. Just tap it up like a foot, 3/4.
Just tap it in.
Danielle Schmeeman, just trying to make a little tap here. Our Skip didn't even recognize your voice. He's like, who are you commentating with? He obviously doesn't listen to you ever.
Right.
Really good shot, right? I actually don't know. Can she take it out? Rip half a rock and does it? No. I don't know. I think that's a perfect shot.
Yeah, pretty good. She might, well, she could raise the yellow into the red with softer weight and roll over to sit 1, 3, 4. And probably her other option is to hit that red as maybe as thin as possible. And
what about
shoot
the
it
yellow
other way.
run again? That's almost a better angle.
Yeah.
Look, she heard us. She heard my loud booming voice.
That's the shot I suggested while you're on your phone.
Oh, it was just a. a divine hint
Yeah.
in my head. I actually heard it.
Freudian slip.
Gotta go here, I think. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Well,
She still has 2 in the rings.
it's true. Do you try, if you're Sturmay, do you hit and roll over and sit staggered 2 and 1 under?
To be honest, I'd even consider throwing a guard.
Yeah. It's true because you want to see that for the last shot, right?
All of a sudden, it actually gives Selena possibly a chance to steal 2 if she guards it, depending on how things go.
Did she listen to you?
It's hard to tell because they're not taking a lot of ice, so it's. But yeah,
She must be
it is a
tapping.
guard.
Is it?
I think so. Just not used to seeing them put their brooms just outside of the edge of the 4-foot.
Yeah. I know the ice team here. They're very good ice makers. Just from a fan's perspective, though, probably about half as much curl as I'd like to see. Probably from a player's perspective too, right?
The one good thing about the ice, though, is like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the curl does come in the last 6 feet.
Absolutely.
And even in the last foot, sometimes I've seen 3 or 4 inches of curl. And so even though it doesn't seem like a lot of curl, if you
It's
can
enough.
still finish that much, it's enough to bury a rock.
Yeah. Oh, ice team's here. I have to be quiet. She is tapping. I actually, kicked the rock. Did you see that? Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Whoa, too much. Put it back. That's how you end up scoring more points. You kick rocks a little better than push them farther back than they should be. Okay, so Sturmay. This is Myla actually lining this up.
Do you think they were trying to tap on the last one, or was it heavy?
I think she was trying to tap.
On that angle, or do you think
I don't know.
maybe...
Is this not pretty good though, Josh? Like,
Well-
Myla makes this and then the guard, and it's a run force basically. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, they got that good ice so that they can fucking make it triple. That's what? I thought the ice was fucking scored 4.
So it actually ended up kind of in that situation I mentioned earlier with red sitting 2 and Sturmay with the chance here to guard and likely force Maya to play a draw or a tap to the side of the button.
We'll see you after. Will you? Yeah, I'm gonna come in and say hi. Excuse teams that have been beat out of this tournament. They're just rolling in and going to the patch, and they might have had a couple of drinks down at the downtown Okotoks on the main drag. Tight guard here or half?
Doesn't matter.
Just
I
guard,
think as
eh?
long as you guard it.
I don't know. You can't leave the run double though, right?
No,
Then she scores 2.
But you'd also have to get rid of the shot or the guard as well.
I think this is pretty good.
Might
Might overcurl the hair
curled a bit, but
I don't know. I think that I think there's a double for 3 now, or for 2. Sorry, half a rock, a third.
what probably helps dictate this decision to possibly play this double is the fact
Oh yeah, there's lots of room there.
they're not wanting to give up 2 as well. having the lead already.
Like you're kind of forced to hit no matter what, right? And if you're going to hit, you might as well make it good.
Well, do you think that the double's easier than the tap for one?
The double's easier than the tap. I think so. Like I honestly think that all of these athletes are throw tons of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is just a 8-second rock at the broom, right? I don't think it's that hard of a double.
Well, as someone calling the line too, it's kind of nice. The guard and the rock top 12 almost frame the rock, so you just kind of have to throw it through that port and you've made it.
Let's see what happens. Might be a little too, oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, it looks pretty in out there, eh? Well, keeping things interesting. Seal a 2 for Sturmay in N5. Sturmay leads 5-4 over Myla Plett going into the 5th end break. I think we'll be back for an update here in just a few seconds.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus and nurturing...
Yes. Throw in. Whoa. Oh, boy.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Okay, Joshy, I think we're doing an update here. First of all, we're going to check out the VIP area. Looks like people are crushing some 016s. And we're going to start on the far end here. I think that this is Miller versus the Schifferts, 9-1. The game's over. Wow. I thought you had to play 8 ends, but I guess not. We're not gambling. This isn't on sports bet or anything. So 9-1 to Schiffert beats Miller. Miller's gone home. Just Schiffert faces whoever loses this game. On our men's B final, Parents scoring 4-1, stealing 2 in second. Kind of a hot start for Team Parent, leading Van Amsterdam 7-2. This is our men's B final. They're playing quick too. Are they already in 7? Hey, bro, what's up? And the local boys, Livis versus Balance, 5-3. I think in the 6th end. So Team Libis leading Team Balance. I think I saw with Hammer too, right? Yeah. So Libis in control here on the other C semi. And back to our game. Nope, that's the exits. And we got 52 seconds left until we get back to our game. Chat soon. Oh, quick update. If you're just tuning in, 5-4. Team Sturmay stealing 2 and 5 to lead Team Plett right in the 5th end break. Catch you in a couple.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
All right, welcome back. Josh and Coco, 6th end action in the women's B final of the RME New Holland's Summit of Champions, presented by Best Western Hotels and Sentinel Storage. That was a wonderful break. Oh, what happened? 2 rocks in the back. There must have been red must have been deep, and then yellow hits. That's what must have happened. Like that, Josh? With red being short there, don't you think maybe coming in might have been okay?
For red, potentially, yeah. It doesn't. Yellow wants to score here for sure. A blank would be in red's favor right now. So yeah, you're right. They could have gone top 4 first, potentially, and then guarded it, because yellow will likely throw a corner guard.
Desiree Haas here. Pretty good chance to lock one on. Ali Iskew's shot might be a little bit heavy here, but you block one on here and really shrink this, but no heavy. A little bit of back and forth with opportunities here, eh, Josh?
Yeah, there's been a few over curls, couple lights, couple heavies. A lot of shot making. It just seems like the misses have been back and forth and changed momentum.
At 4 though, sticking out hard on the scoreboard.
Yeah. 4 here and a 4 on the sheet next door as well.
Yesterday they hung a 3 kind of upside down, and Jim and I couldn't handle it. Well, we couldn't even watch the game. We were just looking at the upside down 3. Okay, really good shot there. That's Chloe Fedek. Great shot, right? Probably Desiree Haas here can maybe tap a little bit, but Plett's still going to be shot, even if Desiree makes a good shot here.
Yeah, anytime you can sit a couple and make the other team have to play a draw to get out of the situation it puts them in the position where 3 could always end up into play. But the weight looks pretty good here. So if she makes a good one, I would say advantage Sturmay for sure.
Might be just a little bit inconsistent on the ice. Like this outturn coming home, I feel like every single shot's been made. Maybe just some of the other areas of the ice just maybe aren't as predictable tonight. I'm not sure, but like we've seen a lot of really good shots with this outturn coming home. Plett asking Fedek to, I think, just peel. I don't think she's trying to roll in here at all. Just peel, right?
Yep, she's just trying to open it up.
Boom. Nice shot, Chloe.
As the Rocks sit, red will be the team to make the move. So yellow is happy with
I like
just
this, though.
opening
A
up.
few more guards, though, right? Probably guards until, Selena would like to see guards like this all the way till her first rock. Or am I being dumb?
No, I'd say that's
the dream.
pretty accurate.
Josh, did you get your 50-50 ticket yet?
I saw the advertisements on the TV.
Do you want to split one?
Can you get them on? You get them online?
Yeah.
Perfect.
curlingalberta.ca. Right on the landing page. Check out the 50-50. The pots have been huge. $3,000. What would you do with $3,000 after Christmas?
I'll buy you
some
juices
twigs
this month.
some zesty dill pickle twigs.
Yeah.
And an 016 zero proof. Good shot. That's all that Sturmay needed there. Good shot by Danielle Schmiemann. Probably just going to see this on repeat, right? Nice shot by Alyssa. Everyone looks. Can we roll in? Oh, wow. Great shot, Alyssa.
Sneaky.
Really good.
That was a bonus for sure.
That's what I was wondering if Chloe was doing on hers, but I think that was deep enough that Myla could play that aggressive. Great shot by Alyssa Edwin. Oh, we're hitting now.
Yeah, that certainly changes the.
How? I don't know. Does it?
Well, it changes the possibility of outcomes for sure. I mean, obviously it changed something, right? If it gets her playing this shot, it might even emotionally, if it changes them.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's
not
true.
Feeling like they can be, if you're not comfortable with draw weight or if you're not comfortable with the ice, you might not be willing to take on as much risk.
Oh, pretty good shot. That middle rock doesn't look like it's going anywhere. I don't know. Can you actually maybe hit and roll on second shot and roll over, roll to the left? No, just going to hit nose, I think.
I mean, you almost could just pick that middle red out as well. But biting the top 4 is never a bad thing in curling. Nope. You're always in the best position.
interesting though here, right? You make a decent. I don't know if hitting and rolling that way. Does not bring the triple into play potentially. There we go. Josh, is this what you'd be doing here?
I'm just trying to figure out what I would do right here, to be honest.
I think you have no choice, right? Like you have to hit the rock this way. You have to push it out to the right side of the back of the house.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to decide what kind of weight to throw that makes sure your rock sticks around.
I think she's throwing an 11.
What's that?
I don't know. They were calling all these.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I'll time it here and see if it's an 11.
We're timing it together.
I think that my
set.
timing is going to be more accurate than
I'm
yours.
notorious for timing 1.5 seconds off every time. 11:42.
Oh, pretty close.
I told you it was an 11.
Pretty close.
Look at this. Pretty good. And to get that angle from from this shot is money.
That angle, although it probably leaves the easiest double, was
it's the best
probably
way
the
for
best
Selena to
angle.
sit 2 for Myla's last shot. Right?
And it took away any chance at a triple too.
Yeah, like I thought all day you have to roll on the other side where the triple gets into play, but
and that's why you're a lead.
100%. That's why that's why I'm told to be quiet. The only thing that people want me to do is sweep it.
Let me be clear.
Sometimes not even that.
I'm saying lead with love because I've played lead too, but you're a lead plus you're you, so it's different.
All right, so Myla just playing the double here. This out turns just really run straight on her.
Pretty good though. Looks like she stays for second shot, which forces. Well, what do you think?
Well, forces what? Selena to play the intern. Yeah, I think hitting it makes the most sense, right?
Yeah, it probably forces her again, depending on comfortability, it forces her to hit as opposed to play the guard and try to steal, which would be the ideal circumstance for Selena. If she was able to steal in the sixth end, she'd be up 6 with an even amount of hammers left.
Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say anymore. Do you try and roll on top here? Like you make a perfect roll and it could be like pretty difficult to, well, then you're setting up a triple potentially to a triple opportunity and a triple.
I'm not seeing an easy triple.
I'm not either, but there could be no triple or potentially a triple, right?
True.
I wanted to see a little bit bigger of a roll there, just for
you just
fun.
wanted to see her.
I just
play
want
the triple.
action. Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night, insane action.
0% beer gone wild.
Yeah, if you want to see somebody crush a case of non-alc beer, you got an hour and 10 minutes to get down to the Okotoks Curling Club.
You could be telling Brad he's drinking real beer and giving him fake beer, and he would still seem drunk. High on life.
That's me. Oh, looks good. Chloe cleaned it the whole way. Nice shot, Alyssa.
And the double for fun.
Yeah, just for fun. Anyways, 1 point for Team Plett. We're tied up going into N7.
Hey, Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Ooh. Joshy, we're back. How's it going?
Back again.
N7 women's B final of the RME New Holland Summit of Champions, coming at you live from the Okotoks Curling Summit Center.
And beautiful
Brad
big rock.
and Joshy having fun all by ourselves in the Okotoks curling lobby, watching a screen, wishing we were in the arena. But hey, this game's been a lot of fun, hasn't it? Been.
Feels like we're in detention.
We are. I feel like if we were in jail, this is how we'd be watching curling.
Honestly, if I was in jail and there's curling on, I feel like it would make
It'd be a pretty good day.
make it so much better. The all-time hours that I've logged watching curling, which is, I think I hit my 10,000 hours of playing to be
an expert.
To be an expert, probably by age 16.
Okay, let's focus. What's going on? Expert.
This rock is going about 6 feet heavy. Oh, never mind.
Perfect.
There's a rock back there.
You know what? Yesterday I saw the ice kind of slow down like almost a second and a half. So I think that they're changing with a little bit of variable ice or they're playing with some variable ice conditions. Good shot. Ali Askew setting up actually a pretty good steel end here for Team Plett.
Another thing to consider is with one sheet done already and potentially another one here soon, it might be a little bit cooler in the rink, and that can actually change ice conditions versus their last game.
If you're coming down here, bundle up. It's cold, but it's a lot of fun. Have some antifreeze in your blood. Make sure you bring an extra layer and a butt pillow.
Warm your car up.
Oh, no, yeah. More antifreeze. We're getting signals from Tim Crossman. We need
more alcohol.
A little bit of antifreeze.
Antifreeze code word.
No, sorry, it wasn't Tim Crossman. It was just his doppelganger. Okay, Josh, you got to focus.
Great shot.
Good shot, Chloe. So now, if you are Selena, what do we got? A nice little run back here?
Yeah, she's got to start trying to open up the 4-foot line for sure. Team Plett's doing a good job of cutting that 4-foot down. That's kind of the name of the game without hammer.
Just opens it up. Put it back up, eh? What do you think? Guard the red now, right? You could be kind of. I don't think you quite have to guard the yellows.
Well, guarding the red would be guarding the other team's rock.
Oh, that's why I'm a lead.
So not that option. I think she'll just replace it. She's probably happy burning a couple rocks and having Sturmay peel. It decreases the chance that Sturmay would get to this end. This is looking pretty wide, though. This is one of those rocks where if those sweepers stay down, fully commit right till the end, you might see a payoff with an extra couple inches of curl.
They were sweeping like for it to be straight though halfway down. Like I think it's just not doing what they think it's going to do.
Yeah,
like, I think halfway down they thought it was fine, and then it just hung.
Yeah, seeing a lot of hesitation in the sweepers. Not necessarily that they aren't calling the right weight, but just that they realize they have to pay extra close attention because, you know, maybe the comfortability is not 100% there.
In yesterday's game, there was a lot of talk about like even just going down for the plow, like how that was really affecting things. So they said inside sweepers being very, very effective.
Well, I think another thing to consider is just with these new sweeping changes, there's just always that extra added variable of like, I don't know, like everyone just gets so intuitive with how to brush when there's something that changes in there. It kind of gives them something else to think about.
All right, because we can't hear the athletes chatting, I'm going to do some calls for our sponsors. Title sponsor RME, Rocky Mountain Equipment, is one of Canada's largest independent dealers of agriculture and construction equipment. With dozens of locations across Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, RME supplies farmers and contractors with new and used machinery, parts, financing, and after-sales support. The company is a major dealer for brands like New Holland and provides key local service and expertise to rural communities across the prairies. Thank you, RME, for being title sponsor of the Summit of Champions. Okay, Josh, what did I miss? Nothing.
Not a whole lot. Maybe you could argue she could have clipped that back red or unlocked the back ones or maybe rolled a bit further, but
I don't know, that yellow in the back four is kind of a pain in the butt a little bit for I guess for both teams, but I'd be happy if it was Myla, I'd be happy to have that back there.
If you're which team?
Plett.
Sturmay might be happy with there too, right?
I know, that's why I'm like, it's either, I guess it's a 50-50 for both teams.
Sit.
Good shot.
Good shot. Gets lots of separation between those red rocks.
Josh, what's going on in the other games? I saw people walking in here, so Libis wins.
So yes, Libis won 9-3, 9-3 final in the C semifinal. In the men's B final, we have Parent with a 7-3 lead over Van Amsterdam, and they have Hammer.
Parent has Hammer.
Parent up four with Hammer, so they're have the advantage on that sheet.
And DeSchifford versus Miller. That's been a final for some time now. DeSchifford beat Miller 9-1, and they shook in the fifth. Somebody was ready to play. Some people, not someone. All right, Danielle Schmiemann, I think just hitting that Yeah, that rock. And hopefully unlocking. No, not quite. So Myla Plett, probably have a chance to kind of just roll a little bit. And then Selena's going to have probably a little tap. Myla rips. Force 1, right? That's what I think is going to happen here. I think this team is going to World Juniors.
That seems right.
How amazing is that? They were in the points bet. They were in the pre-trials. They're going to women's junior worlds. They're playing in the Alberta Summit of Champions.
Not to mention all these new events that are popping up with the professional curling league and everything. They're kind of in the golden age of kind of not youth curling, but you know, in their university sort of age.
I'm sure both of these teams, if they weren't for sure playing the tier 2 events, I didn't do my research. I didn't know which game we were doing tonight. I didn't want to do research for both games.
He still has to remember to feed himself.
All right, so just Selena just trying to be perfect. That's pretty good shots. I don't know. What do you do now? Pick it? I don't know. Freeze? I don't know. That freeze.
I wouldn't be playing a freeze.
We have a person helping us watch. What would you do here?
No, I'm wondering if you guys are like.
Yeah, we're streaming right now. We're doing the commentating right now.
To what?
For this game. You're on. You're live. What do you think they're going to do here?
Oh, I don't know. I was wondering if you guys were like when they call, they need to call.
Joanne.
If they're playing hockey and they got to call like Toronto or wherever.
Oh, no. We're actually doing the commentating on the stream right now. Yeah, so that's why we wanted to know what your thoughts were. But because you haven't shared what you think they're doing, I think what are they going to do here? Are they just hitting? I got to bump the side.
She might be trying like a hit and roll with the outturn. Yeah.
Skip's broom is aimed at takeout.
Yeah. Outturn, hit and roll into the pocket.
I see.
It's
See you later. Have fun, new friends. Get home safe. I think they were having fun in the patch, as much fun as we're going to have after. Oh, look at this. Great shots.
Wow.
They were right. Everybody was right except for me. But I don't know.
Unfortunately, there's still a pretty easy double for 2. But they still have to pick the right weight.
We should have just done this from the patch.
Yeah. Be a little louder in there.
One time, no, I won't say that story.
I would think the way that you'd miss this would be, well, certainly wide probably, but maybe by throwing a little bit more weight than you need to.
Wide. I guess because then I don't know.
You roll
you're
out.
For sure getting
you
one,
get
right?
one.
Yeah.
You get one, but
I don't know. I'm pretty confident that Selena's going to make a pretty good shot here.
This looks fairly quiet, to be honest.
Obviously needed to curl a bit. No, looks good. Page's back on.
Oh, perfect.
No doubt. 2
Yeah.
for Sturmay. Sturmay takes a 7-5 lead after 7. Catch you in a few minutes after some words from our sponsors.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Hi everyone, we're back at sheet 8 with Sturmay versus Plett. We just had Selena Sturmay make her nice soft weight double for 2. Sorry, was it for 3? To go up 7-5. Brad and I were actually just talking about how I had mentioned that you just want to be probably careful with the amount of weight she wanted to throw on that last rock. And coming down, I thought it looked a little bit light, but she actually threw the perfect weight because it just made the double, got rid of both stones, and also kind of increased the odds of her making the shot because she could control it with sweeping. So a really well played last rock by Sturmay solidifies the 7-5 lead. So fairly typical strategy to open up this end with the guard and the corner guard and the come around. They may have liked to have seen those guards a bit higher, and that one in the forefoot a bit deeper, but overall good start for both teams. Snakes. Good brush here by the girls.
Josh, Terry Simmerism is listening to us from Jamaica. Wow.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, James. James was my boss at Earl's. He fired me. I was a bad bartender. He didn't fire me. I fired myself. What's going on here, Josh?
Pretty textbook end so far. Guard, corner guard, come around.
Oh,
freeze.
corner guards, though. This is the first time we saw Myla play a corner, right?
A little flop open there. Makes this shot here from Plett's team a little bit easier, probably. What do you think, Brad?
Yeah, you threw up a corner, use it. How many corner guards do I throw? And then they just sit there. I love that they're doing this.
You don't throw any because we're always winning.
Oh.
That's not true. I think we've won.
Josh and I started the year at the score for us versus against us was 22-0, and we hadn't done hammer yet. And then we played Mark Pfeiffer, Scott Pfeiffer's brother, on Wednesday, and he whooped us. I don't think we scored that game. Good shot by, was that Chloe? Yeah, it's Chloe.
I was just a spare, though, so it doesn't count for me.
What? Myla's setting up a pretty good end for herself, right? Lots of stuff to make something out of.
Looks like Selena's calling for a quieter weight.
What do you think? I think she's throwing. I think she's throwing at 10.5.
I think she's probably throwing about hack weight.
Did I miss it? No, I missed it. It's fun not being able to hear the players. What do you need?
Wasn't there a watch on here? It was like right over there. Didn't watch it, but it looked like she rolled clear across the rings.
I just wanted to remove it though too, right?
Yeah, it stays in the ring, so. It's actually really interesting watching teams play after having like taken a step back from competitive play for a few years and just kind of not following it on TV quite as much. And like these like, especially the young teams coming up, everyone just seems like
better.
Their technique is just, whether it's better or not, it's just so much more consistent, which is automatically leads to less errors. And yeah, everyone's just getting better.
The games have been like really. Last night's game was very exciting. Like it went to the 11th end. It was back and forth between Gray Withers and Sturmay, and even tonight too. That 4 in the third end from Plett really kind of swung momentum. But Sturmay dug her heels in, and she's like, "I'm not going anywhere." And it's been fighting hard since. Again, the winner of this becomes the 2 team in the playoffs. So 1 versus 2 happens, I'm pretty sure, tomorrow afternoon. I haven't had a chance to look at, but the winner of this gets to play Gray Withers in the 1-2 game. Obviously, ladies here are playing to represent Alberta at the Scotties. I can't remember where it is. I'll think about it.
Mississauga,
that's what I thought. I got a head nod from boss. Want to hear some fun stories?
That was one of the rare facts that I would know.
No. It was Brittany, not even you. Brittany's back there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just speaking with Bailey Scoffin at the Calgary Curling Club yesterday, and she's headed off for Team Yukon.
They were, what did they call it? They were declared.
I've
never heard that before.
I declare.
You will go to the Scotties. fun fact, I lived with Chelsea Carey during her win in 2019. And one day I'm just sitting at home working from home, and I got a knock on the door, and it was UPS, and he just dropped off this huge box. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And it was so heavy, I opened it up, and it was the Scotties trophy.
Oh,
it was
I
wild.
say, who knows? Big box at your door.
It was huge. So I took it out. It weighs like 85 pounds. Took it out. I polished it up. Some of the hearts had fallen off, so I put them back on. Polished the big heart.
Don't tell the people that.
No, it was really cool.
Get through the allure.
Oh, it's a super cool trophy.
Yeah, they have a good one.
Yeah, it's been around. I think it's it's over 50 years, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The Scotties has such like great traditions. Like even as I'm fortunate to have gone to the Briar, but like there's always this component of like the Scotties. Just I don't know, they get all the like jewelry.
The longevity of it has been really incredible.
They have so many icons that kind of have represented what it is, and they have like the great tradition of the Sandra Schmirler Foundation with their call-in kind of their telethon. That's part of it.
Oh, are they gonna get this by? Nope, not quite. Well, what do we got here? Myla's got 3 rocks left and tons to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got some angles too, so that shot rock is not 100% protected either. Joshy, what do you think about the intern tap split? This is easier, right? We got a lot of curl on Danielle Schmieman's rock right there too, so I think Plett's like, hey, this spot curls good. Let's just play the easier shot, right? What I called was stupid, actually. This is way easier,
so
way
they're just coming around, or they. This looks like a bomb.
Imagine me skipping it would be so terrible. Maybe just a little quick here. That's 2 from yellow this end, and this path that's been quick. Oh, we got a timer out, but chances are we will not time a rock.
No, what we've been looking at is the weights around probably high 13, maybe 13.
I feel like this is like probably 14 and a half
to 14. But we'll have to keep an eye on it because
as a lead, I have an internal clock. I actually just count.
And it's always off.
It's always off, yeah.
Clocks are right 2 times a day except for yours.
Yeah, time is made up. Okay, so what is she doing here? She's just guarding that clog in the hole.
This will be interesting because another shot that's kind of hanging, like looming sneakily over on the left-hand side is if Selena is able to play a double in the middle of that red and yellow. Red would be sitting 4 after this is over on her next shot. So she's playing the guard for now, which takes away the easy shot, but Maya's going to have to be faced with a tough decision here.
I feel like Sturmay's a good schemer, though. She's thinking really far in advance.
Further than us.
Oh, for sure. We're like, what are they even throwing right now? Selena won the pre-trials, right? She was in the trials. That's exciting. Did you ever play in the pre-trials?
Nope.
No, neither have I.
What year? So pre-trials every 4 years. So 2021, 20. No, I stopped before the previous pre-trials.
Look, they're thinking of this now. I guess I have no choice.
Yeah.
I wonder. No.
Like if she doesn't play this, I'd be concerned that the other team would play this.
What about the yellow slash on the outside?
Well,
See that rock that's just biting the top 12 on the left there?
Definite. Like in an ideal world, she would get shot rock here, and that slash tap would be one way to get there, but pretty hard.
Ooh, timeout.
I would even consider throwing. Well, you could do a couple different things here. You could hit that red on the inside.
The only thing this does, though, Josh, is if say she makes this good, she jams into the red, right? If you make this tap, you roll into that red most likely. I think it opens up like a potential intern for Sturmay to draw into the top 4, though, right? And sit 2 with zero chance, zero easy shot for Myla to get out of it.
You'd stick right between the red and the yellow probably. And it just depends how much weight you want to throw. You could throw it with enough weight to try to move that yellow over closer to the other red on the left-hand side of the screen, or you could throw it softer and almost play more of a tap.
I'm just going through everything here. What else is there to do? We can't hear what's going on in this. Is that Dave? I can't tell. What about slashing that top yellow across into second shot yellow?
Sure, if you make it.
Everything's
That's
easy.
pretty tough. That's pretty tough.
Oh, it is Dave Nedowen. He's just bundled up. It is cold out there. I actually kind of am happy we're in here.
Yellow could also potentially play the triple peel on the guards, which I think they might be eyeing up now. It may even drive that yellow,
I see.
or at least the double peel, and it may even drive that yellow top 8 back into the one back 4. But sometimes you play a shot like this, you're not like 100% sure about the angles, and you play it, and it just doesn't result in quite what you're hoping for, and then you start to wonder if it was worth playing. What do you think she's playing? Like a double tap, maybe a red,
This is
yellow.
too complex for a lead to comprehend right now. I just be like, did I sweep your path?
She might be playing a double tap and roll open, try to get that yellow in the rings. And even if it doesn't go in the rings, it's still it might be usable. We'll see, I guess.
I just want to see something good get made here.
It looks close to something. Oh, they may have actually overswept that, because if it had stayed a little straighter and hit and tapped onto the other yellow rather than ticking that red top 8, they might have gotten shot. Or
yeah,
not shot necessarily, but had gotten it more.
So two sides to this story now, right? There's not much left here for Myla to score, especially with Sturmay getting an opportunity to probably just clog up the center here. And you're probably looking at a red-yellow tap just off the center line in order for Myla Plett to score 1 here.
Do you think she's just throwing the guard on the top?
I think so. What else do you see? Can you crotch this here? Like just put the rock like kind of in between that yellow and red and take away both shots? Okay. That just overcurled,
seemingly a big overcurl.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I wish I would have loved to have been hearing what I would have loved to hear what I just my jacket.
What the players were
because
playing, and
there's some interesting things happening.
usually for the players it can be a little bit easier to recognize a pick, but sometimes when you're watching on the camera, you might not be able to see like the finite changes in the rock speed.
Yeah, maybe.
So she must be playing the tap.
I don't think there's anything else that she can play. Uh-oh. Everybody's got their hands up. Hands in the air, no sweeping is not good, but maybe they might be able to save something here.
Oh, she might. Ooh, close.
All right.
So that will be a steal of one for Team Sturmay, headed into the break before the ninth end.
Leading 8-5.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Josh.
Big upgrades.
Guess what?
Big ups.
We're such big deals. We're getting beers. 016 Beers,
This is
another
like-
amazing sponsor of Curling Alberta. And holy frick, are they delicious.
Definitely.
I'm having a non-alc, it's 0-0.
Time for my...
Hey, we got the
my-
Learn to Curl coming in, and they're really excited. They just got off the ice with Kevin Kamey and his team, and might get a little noisy here, but pretty good setup here. Paige, Team Sturmay drew perfect top button on her first shot, and then Team Plett doing what she's got to do, putting up a corner. I just had Allie's uncle Glenn Kennedy.
Great shot there.
Yeah, we'll say that we should sign up for Sportsnet. That's how good of a job we're doing.
For Sportsnet.
Yeah, thanks, Glenny.
I'd take a paid position.
I think Glenny should just start his own curling streaming service. That was a great shot there. Uh-oh. The police just showed up. Josh just ran away.
Shook. Anxiety, 10 out of 10.
I feel like everybody should get out to Okotoks because it's going to be a wild party here tonight.
Trauma capital T.
I'm so jealous Paige got to play that tick. We were just talking about ticks.
Yeah, they're like, as a lead, I mean, at least I found that they're more challenging. They're fun to play. They require, not to say that every shot doesn't, shouldn't require the exact amount of detail, but it's easier to lock in on something that is more difficult, I would say.
Yeah, ticks are also like cutthroat, right? Like you either make it or else it's so embarrassing because everything, it just gets put back. Like absolute failure.
It's bad.
Yeah, good shot there too by Des Hawes. She did what she had to do. I feel like Sturmay is going to go into hit mode here, right? And Team Plett's just going to have to keep junking stuff up. Chloe Fedick here. Is she playing the out wide around this? No, she's coming up the center, right? Oh, just freezing. This is, Great shot here. That's perfect. Really nice shot by Chloe. Hey, people at home, listen to this. Those are some cold Diet Colas being cracked. Cheers, Joshy. Happy Women's B final. I don't know.
Happy Friday.
0. It tastes like orange juice. All right, nice peel. Actually, she got both of them, right? And then spilled in. That's what I think happens.
Yeah, super good shot.
And this sucks when you're down and you're just playing this over and over and over again, just trying to get a guard up, trying to get something going, and the other team just wrecks your dreams nonstop. It's kind of painful, but you have to be persistent. You never know, right? Like, look what happened at the beginning of the game. There's one error change the complexity at the end, or change, I guess, the course of an end, right? So, Team Plett just has to keep being patient here. But also, it's kind of fun just to keep peeling stuff too, right? I don't know. I never get to peel things.
It's definitely fun.
Tell me how fun it is to peel things.
Especially when you're in the lead enough where if you miss a peel or two, it still doesn't matter.
The only thing I peel is my own terrible guards. Like I think I've
up 5, draw top 4, and then or throw a guard and then have to peel your own.
No, back. I think my last one I did, we were up and I threw back 4. It was terrible. It's so funny going back to HSC QHR. Everybody yesterday was saying, "Oh, let's go to the O of New Holland," or "Let's go to the M of RME," and then people are like, "The QSCH." Well, I can't even remember what it is.
No one's throwing back there in the gutter.
HSC QHR, they're like, just throw it on the logo.
The top one, yeah.
I like it though.
Throw
it's
it
like,
on the logo,
it's a topic of conversation, right? So I like unique names. That's good. When we own our own companies together, we're going to have HSC QHR as our platform of managing everything that we don't want to manage.
Brad.
Yeah.
Brad needs his own HR just for him.
We needed it tonight.
But yeah, you're right. That logo is a really, especially because it's dark, it gives a definitive guide for sweepers when they're sweeping guards.
It's kind of like, are they 8-foot lines? Kind of.
7 foot, I'd say.
Seven and a half
It's a
foot.
little inside the edges of the 8, so 7 feet.
Okay, so it looks like Alyssa's just, I think she's going to have like a hit and roll, like just hit and roll into the 12 foot. I might be rolling out here. Just kind of unlucky just not getting anything going, eh?
Might see the ice straighten up a little bit too with those other sheets having left the ice. Usually
really
toward the end of the
about that, eh?
Well, usually it's something you notice, especially on arenas, is when either fans leave or the players especially leave on the sheet next door to it, the temperature in the rink does drop a little bit, and you might see the ice straighten up a bit. Might not have been that; it could have been the throw, but.
Yesterday's game, there's this kid that had this like green blanket in the bleachers, and he was like crawling like a caterpillar in it, like right in the eye side of like the thrower. I think what's fun about playing in arenas is that you just see stuff that you never see anywhere else, right? Like I'd be like,
yeah,
really good shot.
Yeah,
here.
no one's wearing banana costumes in the curling club.
No.
Well.
Daniel Schmiemann making a great shot there. But it did split the house too, right? Looks like Myla's got easy deuce set up here now. There might be no, there's no angle. Look at this split screen. Keep this stuff going. I like this. Great work up in the booth. Is the men's game over?
Let's double check here.
Somebody might be bored.
Let's double check. So it looks like, if we can load here, team parent takes one in the ninth end to go up 9-6 headed into the last end against Evan Van Amsterdam. So Evan will have hammer down 3 in the last end in the B final.
Turn it on. Stream it. Let's watch all curling right now.
I can't even use a stopwatch right now.
Okay, really good shot by Zadel. That was Myla. Great shot. Just had to hit nose. There's no double here. You try and roll over and tuck it and make a ridiculous roll and crush dreams here. Crush a deuce dream. I think there's
honestly probably not.
Okay.
Because there's probably an even chance that if you just hit and sit shot that they could roll out too. So play the easier of them.
All right, so all Myla needed was her deuce, right, to stay in this. And guess what? Open draw for a deuce. Oh, this is a bomb, I think, unfortunately.
Good thing she's got 12 feet to work with.
I don't think this one's going to dig.
That was a 13-2 on the clock.
Looked like it was almost hack weight, eh? Nah, well.
Look out, cars.
Yeah. Putt being forced to 1. Score is 8-6 for Sturmay. Sturmay has hammer going into the 10th.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Okay, Joshy, 10th end action here. Brad and Josh sitting in the Okotoks Curling Club, watching what's going on in the arena next door. We got Myla Plett down 2 to Sturmay. Sturmay has hammer. So I think we got to do a little bit of witchcraft / praying here for Plett. It's interesting. Everybody just seems a little unsettled. Must be just sliding a hair more, eh? Must have got colder and a little bit faster. Probably wanted a little bit more separation there between those guards. But you know what? With the no-tick rule, that can't be removed. So still an opportunity for Team Plett to get something rolling here. Sturmay obviously wanting Paige to just tuck something, top button here. That'd kind of be a little bit devastating for dreams of stealing 2, but you got to play and hope, right? Lori, how's it going, Lori? Good, how are you? Yeah, you want to say something? I have no idea what's going on. Coach, tell me what's going on. Perfect. Paige Papley throws a perfect shot, tucks behind the stacked center guards here.
Well, based on that, I had that timed at I could have been wrong, but I had it timed at 15.8, which means it's certainly not slowing down. If anything, it might be speeding up. I guess we'll see.
This looks good. Chloe just needed to throw something high, right? Yeah, that's a good shot. Ice a little bit tight here from Sturmay. Either pick the top one off or make the double on the back.
On it right away.
This looks like it's taking the top one off. But hey, that's how you're throwing the pro miss, right? And that's exactly what Desiree Haas did right there. Josh, I can hear the DJ music in the patch. It's time to go party.
The bass is dropped.
They should have a Shambhala night for the... You wake up on Monday morning here.
The bar wouldn't do as well those nights.
Fair enough. Good shot again by Chloe. Selena likes just picking the top one off too much after Desiree's first shot. So she's like, screw the back ones. Let's just pick this
give
one
her
off.
the same thing she missed, or the opposite.
Have a good evening. Nice shot, Desiree. She's been throwing pretty good today.
Ice is here. Not in the curling club.
Okay. I guess, if Sturmay's team going to keep peeling off your guards, right, you might want to mix something up here, and that's what Myla's doing.
She's got 2 rocks there that aren't really doing a whole lot with them overlapped, so by topping them around a bit, she'll have some more options. Looks like it's hanging out a bit, though.
Perfect.
Sweep. Sweep. Not great, but pretty good.
That's like what else are you going to do, right?
It's better.
Yep,
it was a perfect shot.
I'm just trying to think, do you maybe try and stack, hit nose there and stack centers and get something in? I don't know. That's just what had to happen. Danielle Schmiemann. I think she has a triple here. Nope. Just a single.
And almost bumped that yellow in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another red in the back.
Which one? It was hiding in the 12 foot for you?
Yeah. Probably doesn't affect too much.
I think center here? Do you ever... what is this? This is Alyssa's second shot, right? So...
I don't know. I guess you have to throw guard, but I'd be tempted to start putting rocks in the rings here too.
She's got to steal 2, right? Sitting third right now. Oh, well, one more, and hope for the best. And hoping for the best is a miss, right? Unfortunately.
Yeah. Having a center guard is probably the easiest way to steal. But sometimes when you're trying to steal multiples, having a couple rocks in the rings and forcing their skip to draw might be the next best.
You want her to draw against 3. That's your dream, right? But
last summer I coached with Danielle and Paige at Alberta Rocks too.
Oh, wow.
The A team coaches. Pretty good coaching squad.
So that's why you've been biased all night.
I haven't been biased.
They're so close to touching that yellow in twice now.
If it taps it in.
Really nice shot by Danielle Schmiemann there.
Yellow would have a double to set 3 automatically. Right?
Automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, are we putting up another center?
Oh, I think probably she'll have to.
She must be drawing on top.
Interesting. I guess maybe she thinks if she guards the red that she'll be able to tap that yellow in too.
Nose freeze, I think.
Freeze?
Nose freeze.
I guess if you could ever freeze on that angle to cue up the double in the back.
Yeah,
just
make
off
it so that,
nose,
but
just
make a hit from Sturmay a little bit more difficult. This one just looks like a steamer again.
Oh. They're on it now, but it seems to be sliding a little bit better maybe this end. Even in the house, it just keeps spinning.
Yeah. Now Sturmay, I think Sturmay just hits nose, right? I think hit nose is game. Yeah. I can't see.
I'm starting to question if it maybe is picking up a bit in speed.
Well, that's 2 for Myla,
Yeah.
right? That she just chucked basically through the house. This looks pretty close. Oh, okay. Well, I
Leaves but one choice.
yeah.
Just
Do
nose
you
hit
hit
for two.
nose double or
Or do you play the double and roll out?
no? The nose double or else. Yeah, I guess you can't kind of roll behind the corner. Like you'd have to hit like less than half to make the double
yeah.
and roll over to the corner guard, right? So it's not there.
Not unless you, maybe if you threw it really hard and kind of hopped it over there. But it does give her some room for error. If she's a little bit wide, she might be able to plan B over to that roll. Must be close. Oh, great shot. Huge shot. However,
wide open. Yeah, just while we have a second here, thank you again to our title sponsors, RME and New Holland. Presenting sponsors, Sentinel Storage and Best Western Hotel and Resorts, and Curling Alberta's local sponsor, Original 16, Bel Air Direct, HSE QHR, and the Hector Vey Academic and Curling Scholarship Foundation. That's my favorite sponsor. Buy your 50-50. You probably have 3 minutes left. See you in the patch. Selena's just got to make a nice hit here to book a ticket to the 1-2 game here tomorrow. Great shot, Selena. Sturmay wins. I think the score will be recorded as 9-6. Congratulations, ladies, for a great game. And come and check out the Summit of Champions here at the Okotoks Curling Club. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for the messages. Thanks, Josh, for joining me. Talk to everybody soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.